And with that, welcome back to another video and another episode of CityCraft. In the last episode we built this beautiful house in quite an adventure, and there has been a bit of work since then. For example, we did a few raids, and yeah, that's just what's left. And also I did get a beacon, because we are actually going to mine out quite a bit of space to build some automatic farms. So as you can see, this beacon is right there, and I'm just going to start by going down there. I have, wait, why speed? I don't want speed there. I want haste. Okay, already better. So, now we can start digging out a space here, because with that haste, even though it's not a haste 2, it's going to be quite a bit easier and a bit more comfortable to mine out all this area. And I am going to take every single ore I can find with me, because, well, you can never get enough. So, right now I have this space, which is only kind of trying to look and find out how big it's going to be, and obviously this is not going to be big enough for anything we will build in here, but it kind of sets where we want everything to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear everything out of here, this whole space of maybe around 2x2 chunks, maybe 3x3. We will see. Very nice. It's not that much and it's not that big, but I think for now it's going to be enough, because even though I do want an iron farm, I don't think I will build it right away. Probably first some sugarcane farms and stuff like that, because that's more important for now, and then I can try to build the iron farm, which will be even more expensive in material and a bit more difficult, because we have to get all of our villagers, well, not all of them, but quite a few of them inside of the chambers, so they do spawn the iron golems. But what do I want to build in here? I think, first of all, I do want to start with the sugarcane farm, because it's probably easiest, and we do need a few paper machines, because it's going to be a bit annoying if we have to manually farm sugarcane for our rockets, which I'm always running low on. So I'm just going to take yeah, all of this. And we did take everything, because at the end I will have to delete it anyways, because it's not that pretty. So when I'm trying to landscape and make everything beautiful, it will have to be done anyways. And now that it's raining, it's a bit annoying, but we will be underground anyways, so it doesn't really matter anyway. Even though I can still hear it. No, doesn't matter. So, how do we actually start with our sugarcane farm? I'm not quite sure where to put it right now, but I think on the side will probably be the smartest place. So I will just make these lines here, and then I'll just put the sugarcane on top of here. And these are going to be our first few, well, growing stations, where if they grow, I will have pistons right on this side to push everything to its side, and then it will get pushed inside of here and just drop down and flow either in that direction or in that one. We will see. Okay, so now we have another water track that's going in this direction, and then if anything is going to be pushed inside of here, we will have the water down here to catch it. And I will try to make a wall right there so nothing gets pushed over. Yeah, that should be fine. And I promise it's going to be prettier, but just not yet. I'm also going to build it so nothing gets higher than this. It's going to be a bit less productive, but at least we won't have any items that can get stuck and not get pushed inside the water. But I guess now it's time to gather some resources so we can get the observers built. And for that, of course, I'll have to take my rockets with me, but it seems like I don't have much. But I do have enough sugarcane for now. So let me just make a few, and 16 should be enough for this tiny little journey. So I'll just... And where's this hole coming from? Sometimes it's actually annoying that people are here in my area. Yeah. Okay, I'll just leave it there for now. Okay, hi. So, quartz. Where's some quartz? There's some quartz. Am I getting shot at? Yes, I am. Good, so let me just get that right there without falling down. Come on, let me get up there. Okay, yeah, I did get up, but I fell down again. Okay, now, there we go. And now I want this quartz. I don't know if I do still have some quartz in my inventory system, or with system I mean just my chest monster. I probably do, but it's easier to actually find some new nether quartz instead of searching it in my chests. It's just less work, takes less time, and is generally a bit more pleasant. Okay, I do have nearly 2 stacks, which should be more than enough. So let me just go back, and then I can build my observers. So what do I actually need for observers? I think I need some redstone, which I should have enough of, but I never remember what the recipe actually is. Okay, that's it. Good, so how many do I need? I think I need 6, because... yeah, that should be right. Because I have 3 little units, and they have 2 rows each, so I need exactly 6 of those. Nope, that's not the right side. I kind of have to get behind them. And the last one right there. I do have to craft more, and 2 is actually right. So there we go, and let me just put them right there. Very nice. Now to the pistons. How do you craft them? That should be enough as well. I'm going to need a whole lot of them. And 16 is only enough for 1 unit, I think. So I'm going to need 42? No, 48. 48's right, I think. So let me just put them all right there. It wasn't actually that much too much. Still 6 over. But we have a visitor. And yeah, it is going to be a bit more pretty. Okay, no, he actually just wanted his fish back. And there he goes. Okay, back to this machine. I think I'm going to make it so that they have 2 different layers of redstone. But the space is kind of limited here. I have to think of a way how to solve this properly. So now everything should be going well and everything should be connected. And then let's just try to test it out by just putting... Okay, one won't be enough. Can I get up here? Thank you. By putting another one right there. Perfect. And that's a very, very simple sugarcane farm, which is the first one we actually built here. There's going to be many, many more, but at the moment I don't really feel like doing another one, so I'll just leave it right there. I think I'll come back to it still this episode, but a bit later on. While I'm trying to regather my motivation for those automatic farms, I think we can start to do a bit of some other things. For example, to gather a few resources for... yeah, I'm just gonna go back in. It looks a bit frightening outside. Tiny bit. Yeah, I'm not gonna go outside now. I'm not prepared for that. I think we should be safe under here. But I don't know how long it will last. Okay, but I do want to go in the Nether, so with a bit of luck I can somehow get through to there, to my portal. Let's just hope I'll survive this. I'm just gonna go in the back corner here and hope. Okay, yeah, we should be fine. Good. So, yeah, we are in the Nether because we need some basalt and blackstone, just like we have here. And apparently there's a portal. Okay. So, this is actually quite the dangerous biome, but I think we should be fine if I'm just careful. Technically, it should be possible to just auto-farm, or at least, yeah, no, it should be possible to make an automatic farm with basalt, because you can generate it with, I think, ice and lava. But we're really not there yet. But let's talk about something else, because in the last episode I received a comment asking if it's difficult for me to speak in English. It's okay. I mean, I think my vocabulary... That's a great example, but I think my vocabulary is kind of okay. But the bigger problem is actually the pronunciation, because the pronunciation in German and in English is very different, and they just have different styles to it. The English language is a bit more round, and as you probably know, German is technically a bit more rough, a bit more on the rough side, so it's sometimes a bit difficult to get the words together smoothly without having to repeat myself for many, many times. But in total, I think I'm doing just fine. Okay, I do have nearly 3 stacks of basalt, which will definitely not be enough in total, but I think I'll leave it at maybe 4 or 5 stacks, and then I can go back and gather some more in the future. And now this should be our final stack. 1 too many, and now we have 5 stacks if I have counted correctly. Exactly, okay. So we have 5 stacks of basalt, now we need some blackstone. So you probably don't really know yet what I will use these blocks for, but it's actually for roads, because I want to connect all of my buildings that will be there in the future, and without roads it's going to be a bit difficult, and in my opinion, blackstone and this basalt is actually a nice color combination, or block combination rather. So yeah, I'm going to have to gather quite a lot, because those roads are going to spread all over my little village I will build. And what's concerning the village, I think I haven't really told you much about my plan of Citycraft. I think I haven't really told you much about Citycraft itself yet. So technically, if you know the SMP Hermitcraft, I won't have to explain much to you, but to the other persons who don't know Hermitcraft, it's generally just a multiplayer server where we can build generally whatever we want to live our fantasies in Minecraft and to just have fun with each other and with whatever we build. There's going to be a few interactions with other people in these videos, not this video yet probably, but definitely in the future. And because it's actually quite difficult to get blackstone in these basalt biomes, I'm going to do it in my netherite farm, because it's just a bit more peaceful in here. Yeah, more or less. But at least it's... Oh well, that's quite useful. Okay, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it, why not? That's a happy accident. So how many are there? I think just these two, but still. More than I had expected. Yeah, I don't have enough space in my inventory, so I'll have to throw something like that away. The saplings, don't need them. Neither the netherrack. Now, once again, there has been some changes made. In the last stream, we did a few things. Yeah, a few little things. For example, I started making the road and where it should go, just to have it easier. And then also the start of this field. And I think the most important part is that I removed, with some help, this whole area here. That should make it much easier to actually terraform everything. And then I also dug out a bit more over here. And apparently I didn't light it up well. So what I want to do now is to actually build what I've prepared here, because our Nether Portal still looks quite, yeah, let's say alone. So I gathered all the stuff we need, and then I can just build it and make another time-lapse just like last episode with our house. Yeah, and I would say, with that, we should be able to begin. So, let's get building. And there we have it. Beautiful. There are going to be some changes later on in the series, but for now, this is exactly what I wanted to build and exactly what I wanted to have. And yeah, it's actually quite important that I have built it now before actually trying to build the roads, because as you can see here, there's a connection to the road. And this is exactly what the road is going to be looking like. And yeah, it's quite important that I find where it has to go so I don't miss the structure here. We are running out of time for this episode, but I kind of want to make the road before we end this episode, and yeah, so I'm not going to make another time lapse because it would be just too much, but I think we should be able to do this. So yeah, I will see you in about 5 seconds when I'm done. And now, about one stream later, we have this beautiful road with a little wall, or however it's called, with some hedges, and yeah, it goes all around over here, and then I can make a bridge over here. And yeah, I'm going to make a full field over here, and this beacon is going to be moved. But yeah, this is generally how it's going to look and how it's going to be. There are going to be some trees, and then yeah, that's going to be awesome. But that's all we have for today, and I hope you enjoyed. So if you did, please leave a comment. If you didn't like it, then please leave a comment as well, stating what you didn't like and how it could improve. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope I can see you in the next one. So with that, goodbye for now.